Greetings from Portland. It's Pac-12 football guy again. I think it's been about a week since we last spoke. The beard's coming in nicely. I feel like I've been at home for 5 years. But I wanted to reach out and remind everyone to please stay at home. We're making progress. Let's please stay at home. I wanted people to see that I've got my Coug jacket on, Washington State Cougars. Again, Pac-12. We love our Pac-12. Love the Cougs. They've been flying their flag across game day sets for 235 games now, 235, 240. All over the place. That's Pac-12 spirit. I love the Cougs. The Cougs aren't that good. The Cougs, think Ole Miss. Think Florida State for the last 15 years. We love them. They're not that good. And the Palouse is the middle of nowhere. It would make, Tuscaloosa look like Manhattan. It's the middle of nowhere. But the Cougs are Pac-12. We love them. And they work hard to support their team and show their school spirit. I don't know if anyone's been paying attention, but it looks like there's 6 or 7 states that are still open. It's not a drive-through. I mean, 6 or 7 states are still open given this pandemic. And we need to shut it down. I think the states are Arkansas, Wyoming, the Dakotas, and the Dakotas. How are there 2 Dakotas? I mean, I love the Badlands National Park. Mount Rushmore's in South Dakota. North Dakota State Bisons are the best team in Division II football, hands down. But we have 2 Dakotas? They have 4 senators? They have 1.5 million people and 4 senators. In Oregon, we have 4.2 million people and 2 senators. It doesn't make sense. What is one of the... Oh, Nebraska. Nebraska is another state that's open still. What are you thinking, Cornhuskers? Nebraska football fans are the most knowledgeable and polite fans in the country, bar none. Bar none. My Buffaloes have beaten them twice. In 2018 in Lincoln, last year in Boulder in overtime. 2 times in a row, little brother kicked them in the nuts. And all they could do after the game was say hello, good game, see you next year. The nicest people on the face of the earth. But Lincoln, you need to shut down. There's only 12 Saturdays a year that make a difference in Lincoln. And if you don't stay at home, they're going to be gone. Another thing about Lincoln, don't think that Ohio State or Michigan are threatened by you. They're not. You should have stayed in the Big 8. I mean, it was you and Oklahoma, and that was everything. And does anyone know if Oklahoma's open? The other 2 states, Wyoming. Now, Wyoming, you get a pass. Wyoming has Jackson Hole, and Wyoming has the Grand Tetons. So we are going to give you a pass. Don't F it up. And no one really cares about Frontier Days, and the Wyoming Cowboys are a great stadium, but we don't care. Lastly, Utah. 7 years ago, Colorado, the Pac-12 let 2 schools in. The Buffs, who I love, and the Utes. 7 years later, Utah's still open. What is Utah still doing open? Please stay at home. Of all the people on earth that like to congregate, it's the Utes. So let's just stay at home just for a little bit, and let's get through this and do the right thing. All I want is the 4th of July. Let's get through April. Let's get through June. Let's focus on the 4th of July. USA, hot dogs, apple pie, America. Because we're in this together, and we need to stay together and get it done so we have college football. So take care of your neighbors. Be nice to your kids. Be nice to your spouse. Stop kicking the dog. We'll get through it. Be well. Shoulder to shoulder. Fight on. Go Ducks.